allows decisions to happen. This is where most people sabotage their financial outcomes. They enter conversations with urgency. They need the deal, the job, the approval. And the moment you need something, the frame flips. Now you're operating inside someone else's reality. Your timeline becomes less important. Your terms become negotiable. Your leverage evaporates. Leverage does not come from wanting less money. It comes from needing less validation. When you stop needing the outcome, you gain the ability to shape the process. And the process is where outcomes are decided. Let me give you a frame that governs wealth creation at the highest level. Money follows power, not effort. Power is the ability to say no and mean it. Power is the ability to walk away without emotional leakage. Power is having multiple options because you've positioned yourself, not because you got lucky. People chase income because they don't understand leverage. They trade time for money because they don't control frames. Once you control frames, time stops being your primary asset. Decision-making becomes your asset. Positioning becomes your asset. Scarcity becomes your asset. Scarcity is not about pretending you don't care. It's about genuinely structuring your life so that opportunities compete for you. That doesn't happen through hustle. It happens through selectivity, through boundaries, through standards. High-status people do not explain their standards. They enforce them quietly. The moment you feel the urge to justify why you deserve something, you've already framed yourself as the one being evaluated. Evaluation is power. Never forget that. Now let's talk about frames more precisely, because this is where the game is actually played. A frame is simply the context that defines meaning. Same facts, different frame, completely different outcome. Frames decide what matters, what doesn't, and who gets to decide. There are frames everywhere. The time frame, the expert frame, the moral frame, the economic frame, the relationship frame. Most people walk into interactions blind to which frame is operating. And when you don't see the frame, you are inside it. The most common losing frame is the supplicant frame. It sounds like enthusiasm. It feels like passion, but it communicates, I need this more than you do. And once that message is sent, everything that follows is uphill. The winning alternative is the prize frame. In this frame, you are not trying to win approval. You are evaluating fit. You are seeing whether the other side qualifies to work with you. This does not require arrogance. It requires clarity. Clarity about your value. Clarity about your standards. Clarity about your boundaries. When you operate from the prize frame, conversations change. Questions change. Energy changes. Suddenly, the other side is explaining themselves. They're filling silence. They're justifying timelines. They're leaning forward. And none of this happened because you pushed